one of only 3 globally verified graphene producers, and the only one in the Americas. HydroGraph presents a vertically integrated approach to commercial graphene production built around a patented detonation process called the Hyperion system. The company positions itself as a low-cost, high-purity producer, reported 99.8% carbon content, whose modular, small-footprint units can be deployed close to customers. The pitch combines a technology claim, repeatable, high-yield fractal graphene, and functionalized, reactive graphene, clear environmental advantages, low energy, no solvents, low emissions, and an addressable near-term market focused initially on lubricants, coatings and resins, with broader opportunities across composites, concrete, energy storage and EMI shielding. HydroGraph's core technical claim is that a controlled detonation of simple gaseous feedstocks, acetylene, and oxygen, in a closed chamber produces turbostratic fractal graphene at industrial scale. Key technical attributes claimed: high purity and consistency. Batches reportedly reach 99.8% carbon with 2 to 7 graphene layers and reproducible quality batch to batch. Energy efficiency. The detonation method is described as exothermic and minimally energy intensive compared with existing methods such as flash joule heating or chemical exfoliation. Modularity and scalability. Hyperion units are described as compact, modular systems that can be sited close to customers, reducing supply chain cost and risk. Product breadth. Beyond pristine graphene, HydroGraph emphasizes a library of functionalized products, reactive core shell particles, graphene inks, graphene-enhanced carbon fiber, hydrogen/syngas routes, designed to broaden applications and deepen customer lock-in. If the process performs as described at scale, it addresses 3 long-standing commercial barriers for graphene: inconsistent quality, high cost, and environmental/energy drawbacks from conventional production routes. HydroGraph foregrounds environmental benefits as a competitive advantage and a market differentiator. Lower production footprint. The process claims minimal energy consumption, no solvents and near-zero greenhouse gas emissions. Downstream carbon reductions. Integrating graphene into materials is framed as a multiplier: stronger, lighter, longer-lived products that reduce raw material demand and life cycle emissions, for example, lower CO2 per ton of concrete and drastically longer lubricant life. Circular and decentralized potential. Modular Hyperion units could enable on-site or regional production, reducing transport-related emissions and enabling localized circular pathways for specialty materials. These claims position HydroGraph to appeal to industrial buyers under pressure to decarbonize supply chains, but verification at scale, LCA, independent audits, will be essential to convert environmental claims into procurement decisions. HydroGraph targets a layered go-to-market strategy. Primary early markets, lubricants, coatings, and resins where high added value and price elasticity allow premium margins and faster adoption. The company highlights dramatic performance gains, where reduction, extended lubricant life, improved mechanical strength, and thermal/electrical conductivity that create clear value propositions for incumbents. Broader industrial markets, composites, EMI shielding, concrete/cement enhancement, energy storage and specialty inks. These markets are large and diverse. The business case varies by application depending on price sensitivity, regulatory drivers and manufacturing process fit. Commercial projections. HydroGraph cites a total addressable graphene market of roughly $2.5 billion by 2028 and positions each Hyperion unit as producing 10 tons/year with strong EBITDA potential assuming successful customer integration. Adoption will depend on validated performance in customer processes, cost per functional unit in end products, regulatory acceptance, especially for construction and biomedical uses, and scale economics. HydroGraph describes a classic industrialization pipeline: sample NDA, extended testing cooperation/long-term supply agreements, 1 to 18 month stages. Reported traction as of the deck includes active engagements with 50+ customers and more than 20 customers in testing across 20 different applications. Third-party recognition, verified graphene producer certification and multi-lab testing claims that, if current, materially strengthen commercial credibility. Product strategy, focus on reactive graphene and application development services to accelerate integration and raise switching costs. Manufacturing strategy, deploy modular Hyperion systems, low capex per unit sited, to scale capacity and place production near demand centers. Successful execution requires moving from pilot/test volumes to repeatable, reliable supply and demonstrating consistent savings and performance for end users at commercial production rates. HydroGraph's investor deck presents a coherent and ambitious proposition, a patented detonation process that can produce high-purity, repeatable graphene economically and with a low environmental footprint, enabled by modular Hyperion systems and a growing pipeline of customer engagements. The narrative aligns technical novelty, environmental benefit, and market demand in a plausible commercialization path. HydroGraph's model, deployable, low-cost, high-purity production near end users, could materially lower barriers to graphene adoption across multiple large markets and make its detonation platform a strategic industrial technology.